Okay, what if I told you Samsung might be pulling off a low-key masterstroke with a phone no one was even hyped about? No big teaser trailers, no cryptic tweets, just silence until now. And quietly, behind the scenes, the Galaxy S25 FE is starting to look like one of the smartest sleeper drops of the year. But the twist? It's not just about specs, it's about a decision Samsung made that could change how we look at fan edition phones entirely. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you love discovering hidden gems and decoding what tech companies aren't shouting from the rooftops, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive in. So here's what we just found out. The Galaxy S25 FE is now in firmware testing. That's Samsung speak for, yup, this thing is almost ready to go. But here's where it gets interesting. The firmware hints it's already running Android 16 and One UI 8. That's the next-gen software, people, before the phone even gets announced. That's like being handed next year's boarding pass before the plane even lands. Now, this tells us two things. One, the S25 FE is absolutely real. And two, Samsung's planning to ship it with fresher software than most phones already out. Think longer updates, smoother UI, better security, and features most mid-range phones won't get for months. But the biggest shift? It's in the camera. Samsung finally got the memo. Selfie quality matters. Instead of recycling the old 10MP sensor again, they're moving up to a 12MP front camera. Same sensor used in the regular S25, sharper video calls, cleaner snaps, better dynamic range. This isn't just spec padding, it's a real upgrade you'll actually notice. And on the back, we're still looking at a 50MP main shooter, but thanks to updated image processing from One UI 8, those photos might punch way above their weight class. Now let's talk design, because yes, there's something different here too. Early renders granted, fan-made but well-sourced, show a cleaner look with slimmer bezels and a sleeker profile. Nothing radical, but enough to make it feel new, like a phone that belongs in 2025, not 2022. It's still very much a Galaxy, just with sharper tailoring. Here's what I think Samsung's doing, and it's honestly kind of brilliant. They're not chasing raw power, they know this won't be the flashiest phone on the market. Instead, they're building a device that's optimized for real-world use, social media, video calls, casual gaming, great photos, and this is key: longevity. Because the real value here, it's not just in the hardware, it's in the software support. The S25 FE could get one more major update than the standard S25. That's a huge deal for people who keep their phones for 3 or 4 years. You won't have to worry about your device falling behind or missing out on new features just because it wasn't a flagship. Now, yeah, it's not running Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, we're getting the Exynos 2400, same chip found in some S24 models, but here's the thing: for 90% of users, it's more than enough. This isn't a phone for benchmark addicts, it's a phone for smart buyers, people who care more about day-to-day reliability than a couple of extra frames per second. So let's get real. Should you wait for this phone? If you're hunting for something affordable, modern-looking, with solid cameras, fresh software, and long-term support, then yeah, this one's worth watching. Samsung hasn't officially announced pricing, but if it lands under $650, and especially if they throw in pre-order perks, this could be the sleeper hit of the year. The fan edition lineup has had its ups and downs. Some years it crushed expectations, remember the S20 FE? Other years it kinda coasted, but with the S25 FE, Samsung might finally be bringing back the magic quietly and with intent. So what would matter more to you? Flagship performance or smarter long-term value? Let me know in the comments. If this helped you out or gave you something to think about, give the video a like, subscribe if you're new, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next big drop. There's a ton more Samsung coverage coming your way. Catch you in the next one.